Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our lecturer Sir Muhammad Shafiq bin Miswan and my fellow friend. Today, my friends and I will present to you about the badminton analysis between Datuk Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. Before that, I would like to introduce myself and my group members. My name is Amirul Asri bin Razak. My group members' names are Adam bin Hafizuddin, Karunita binti Muhammad Effendi, Nur Fatihah binti Ahmad Nasir, Wan Amirul Hafiz bin Wan Rosli, Zulaika binti Zulkifli. My group members have chosen match between Secom Axiata Malaysia Open 2018 between Datuk Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen during their match on men's singles quarter final, which was Datuk Lee Chong Wei won the match against Viktor Axelsen, and the score is 21-17 and 21-9. Next, this slide will proceed to the introduction of the players. On the left side is Viktor Axelsen and the right side is Datuk Lee Chong Wei. Viktor Axelsen was born on 4th of January 1994 and his height is 1.94 meter, while his weight is 88 kilogram. His nationality is Danish, which is Denmark, and his current ranking is 4, according to the 17 March 2020. While for Datuk Lee Chong Wei, he was born on 21st of October 1982, and his height is 1.72 meter. Datuk Lee Chong Wei was ranked first worldwide for 349 weights. Datuk Lee Chong Wei is Malaysian, and he and his career on 13th of June 2019. Next, we use the two types of video analysis. The first one is net spot and the second one is logo match. As for me, I will choose the net spot analysis. So this is the result from the analysis A, which is analyst A is Amirul Asri, while analyst B is Wan Amirul Rafi, which is he used the logo match. And you can see here is on the left side is the first analysis and the right hand side is the second analysis. As you can see, Datuk Lee Chong Wei received the point distribution highest numbers at the unforced error of Axelsen. And I am sorry because I cannot show you the how we did the analysis by using the NetSpot because my NetSpot analysis have been expired. But while on the analyst B, which is Wan Rafi, he will show you on how he did the analysis.
Alright, continue to my slide. So I'm Wan Rafi Bewarosli. So this is the data collected by analyst B, which is me. So in this data, it tells about the first analysis. So the first analysis, the result is 21-17, Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. The second set, Lee Chong Wei also with 21-9, Viktor Axelsen. So this is the outcome for the indicator that I used by Longo Match software. So it tells about the drop Lee Chong Wei, drive Lee Chong Wei, smash Lee Chong Wei, unforced error by Axelsen, and net Lee Chong Wei. This is the point distribution for the first analysis that has been taken by me. So same goes to the Axelsen's parts. It's also the point distribution for the whole game that has been taken, that has been collected by me. So this is the second analysis. So we can see that there is a difference between the first analysis and second analysis. So that is the thing that we want to search for, the reliability and the percentage of error. So after this, other presenter will tell about the reliability and the percentage of error. So this is the second analysis, the output for the second analysis. So the data collected using computer software, which is Longo Match, I will show to you how I get that data collected. So this is the data, the Longo Match software that I use. So it is about the how I notate each of the the indicator. So we will see the sequence there. The match is between Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. So in BWF 2018. So there is a column of the output there. There is a column of the video. So we can see there. This is the example, okay? Yes, we can see that. Yes, we can see Lee Chong Wei do the smash to the Viktor Axelsen. So I will notate smash there. So that is how I notate the sequence. So this is the outcome, the layout for the longer match after the end of the analysis. So that's all for my presentation. We move to another presenter. Thank you.
Next, I will continue about reliability. You can see the data analysis A and analysis B involve Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. Okay, for reliability, we use this formula R equal to N sum of xy minus sum of x times sum of y divided by square root N sum of x square minus sum of x square and then sum of N sum of y square minus sum of y square. Okay, we start with analysis A, which is Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. For Lee Chong Wei, the sample size is 5 and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 sum of xy 438 minus sum of x and sum of y, which is both 42. We can 6 plus 16 plus 6 plus 6 and plus 8, we can get 42, or same with y. Okay, then divide square root and sum of x squared 2140 minus sum of x squared 1764, and then sample size 5 sum of y squared, which is 2260 minus sum of y squared 1764. So 5 times 438 is 2190 minus 42 times 42 1764 divided by square root 376 times 496. So 426 divided by square root 186,496. So the answer is 0.896. For Viktor Axelsen, same sample size is 5, sum of xy 144 minus sum of x and sum of y, which is 26. We can plus here for Viktor Axelsen. 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9. So 26. Both for 26 divided by square root and sum of x square, which is 900 minus 676 for sum of x square, and then 830 minus 676. So 720 minus 676, we get 44. Square root 224 times 154, we get 34,496. So 44 divided by square root 34,496, we will get 0.237 for reliability. Next, for analysis B, Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen again. Sample size is 5, same again for analysis B. Then sum of xy for 558 minus by 42 and 42, which is sum of x and sum of y. Then plus here for analysis B, 3 plus 22 plus 3 plus 7 plus 7. Same with y, we will get 42. Then square root 3000 minus 1764. Then 2630 minus 1764. So 2790 minus 1764 will get 1026. For 1236 times 866, we will get 100 hundreds 100,000 170,376. So 1026 we will divide by square root 170,376. We will get 0.992. For analysis B, same. sample size is 5 times by 175, we will get 875. And then 26 and 26, sum of x and sum of y, we can count here. 0 plus 9 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8. So we will get 26. 26 times 26, we will get 676. And then 950 from n sum of x square, we will minus 676, we will get 274. And then 830 minus 676 from sum of y square, we will get 154. So 875 minus 676, we will get 199. 274 times 154, we will get 42,196. So 199 divided by square root 42,196, we will get 0.968. 0.969. So the derivative is from analysis. So okay, next is we'll count the total of analysis A and analysis B for reliability. You can see the sample size is 10. This is we mix both for Chong and Axelsen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So sample size is 10. Then sum of xy, we mix both x and y, and we get 609 minus 68 sum of x and 68 sum of y. Plus all 6 plus 16 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9, we got 68. Same to y, we plus all, we get 68. So 10 times 609, we get 6090 minus 68 times 68, we get 4624. Divide by 6080 minus 4624 that we got from sum of n sum of x square minus sum of x square. And then n sum of y square 6180 minus sum of y square 4624. So we get 1456 times by 100, 1556. So we get 1466 divided by square root 265,556. So we get 0.9640. Sorry, 0.9740. Same to analysis B. Sample size is 10. Sum of xy 733 minus sum of x and sum of y same 68 and 68. So divide by square root 7,900, we get from sample size n sum of x square 7,900 minus 4,624, we get from sum of x square. Then 6,920 minus by 400 minus by 4,624. So we get 7,330 from 10 times 733 minus 68 times 68, we get 4,624. Divide by 3,276 times by 2,296. So a total of 2,706. We divide by square root 7,052,000. 7,521,696, we get 0.987. So we can see the reliability from analysis A and analysis B are not too different. For percentage of error, we will start with analysis A first. To find the analysis of error, first we start with Lee Chong Wei. We'll need to minus first, which is 6 minus 5, we get 1. 16 minus 17, we get 1. 6 minus 7, we get 1. 6 minus 5, we get 1. And then 8 minus 8, we get 0. So we plus all we minus before. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0, we get 4. So 4 divided by 42. 42 come from the total of x and y, which is 6 minus 16 plus 6. Sorry, 6 plus 16 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8. So we get a total of 42, same to y, 42. So 4 divided by 42 times by 100. So we get 9.52%. Same for VT Assalamualaikum. 1 minus 1, 0. 5 minus 6, we get 1. 3 minus 4, we get 1. 8 minus 7, we get 1. 9 minus 8, we get 1. So we plus 0, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, we get 4. Divided by 26, which is 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9. So we get 26. So 4 divided by 26 times 100, we get 15.38%. So next is the total of analysis A. We mix both Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Assalamualaikum. So 8, which means we get from 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, we get 8. Then divide by total of the x and y, which is 68. 6 plus 16 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 9, we get 68. Since to y, we get 68. So 8 divided by 68, we times by 100, we get 11.76%. For analysis B, same as before. For Lee Chong Wei, we get 6 from 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0, we get 6 divided by 42, which is 3 plus 22 plus 3 plus 7 plus 7, we get 42. Times by 100, we get 14.29%. For Viktor Assalamualaikum, we get 4 from 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0, we get 4. Divided by 26, which is 0 plus 9 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8, we get 26. Then 4 divided by 26 times 100, we get 15.38%. For a total of analysis B, 10, which is 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0, we get 10. 10 divided by 68 that we got from the plus of 8 and y, we get 68. Then 10 divided by 68 times 100, we get 14.71%. So to compare from analysis A and analysis B, we compare for Lee Chong Wei first. You can see the percentage of error for Lee Chong Wei in analysis B are higher, which is 14.29% compared to analysis A, which is 9.52%. For Viktor Assalamualaikum, there are no difference in percentage of error, which is same for analysis A and analysis B, which is 15.38%. For total analysis of A and B, we can see percentage of error are higher in analysis B, which is 14.71% compared to analysis A, which is 11.7%, 11.76%. So percentage of error are higher in analysis B. I think that's all from me. We continue to next person. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Nur Fatia binti Ahmad Nasir and I'm going to present to you about point distribution in between the Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. For the percentage of point distribution for by analyst 1, which is for Lee Chong Wei, there are two analyses that has been done for every analyst. Okay, for first analysis, the first analysis or by first analysis, their drop is 23.1%, and for the second analysis, 11.9%. For unforced error is 38.09%. For second analysis, 40.48%. That is very high for the unforced error for Lee Chong Wei. And then for drive, for first analysis is 40.29%, and for second analysis 16.67%. For net, the percentage for point distribution by Lee Chong Wei for first analysis is 14.29%, and for second analysis 11.9%, and for smash for Lee Chong Wei for first analysis and second analysis by analyst 1 is 90.04%. Next will be the percentage of point distribution by analyst 1 in for Viktor Axelsen. Okay, for drop, unforced error, drive, net, and smash might be the same. might be the same and different from the Lee Chong Wei based on their analysis. Okay, for our first analysis, for the Viktor Axelsen on the first analysis, 3.85% for both first and second analysis for drop percentage, and then for unforced error percentage for first analysis is 19.223%, and for second analysis 23.08%. For drive, this is for the first analysis is kinda higher with 30.76%, and for second analysis 15.38%. For the net, it's quite higher that the percentage of fund distribution by the Viktor Axelsen at the net on the first analysis is 34.62%, and for the second analysis is 26.42%. Sorry, 26.92%. And for the smash, for the first analysis is 19.04%, and for second analysis is a bit higher with 30.77%. Okay, next will be the percentage of fund distribution for an analysis 2 for the Lee Chong Wei. For the drop, it's gonna get a low fund distribution for first analysis, which is 7.14%, and for the second analysis 9.52%. For the unforced errors with 52.38%, which is really high for the percentage of the fund distributions, and for the unforced error for the second analysis is 47.62%. For the drive, for the first analysis 7.14%, and for second analysis 11.9%. For net 16.67%, and for second analysis 14.29%. And then for the smash 16.67% and 16.67% for both of the first and the second analysis. Okay, for the percentage of fund distribution for analysis 2 for Viktor Axelsen, for the drop, for the first analysis, it doesn't show any percentage of the distribution, which means that it doesn't have any point at the top point. Okay, for the second analysis, 3.85%, which is same with the first analysis, 3.85% for drop. And then for unforced errors, you cannot have a high unforced error for the second analysis, which is 34.62%, and for the second analysis, 26.92%. For drive, for the first analysis consists of 11.54%, and for second analysis, 15.38%. For the net, 23.1%, and for the second analysis, that is 27.07%. For the smash, it have both an equal amount of second and first and second analysis, which is 30.77%. Okay, next we are going to move to the differences of analysis based on the highest and the lowest percentage of fund distributions for first analysis and the second analysis, which is by analysis 1 and analysis 2 for the first analysis and the second analysis. Okay. For the point distribution, it's still same, which is drop, unforced error, drive, net, and smash. Okay, we are going to differentiate between the highest and the lowest one by the analysis. Okay, for the analysis one, for drop is the highest point for the Lee Chong Wei, 23.1%, which means that by the Lee Chong Wei have a very large amount of drop during the first analysis. And for the unforced error, by the analysis 2, the Lee Chong Wei have a very highest unforced error by 52.38%. For the drive, but the analysis 1 managed to conceive of 14.29%. For the net, the Lee Chong Wei capture rate 16.67%. For the smash, 19.04% for the first analysis. For the highest difference by the analysis 1, and for the unforced error by analysis 2. For the drive is analysis 1, for the net is analysis 2, and for the smash is by analysis 1. Okay, for the second analysis for the Lee Chong Wei, for the analysis 1 in the highest one, which is 11.9%. For the unforced error is 47.62% for the analysis 2. For the drive for analysis 1 is 16.67%. For the net analysis 2, 14.28%. For the smash, Lee Chong Wei managed to do like a very large amount of smash on the second analysis, and the same with the first analysis, which is 19.04%. Okay, next we're going to move to the Viktor Axelsen of the analysis for the analysis 1 and analysis 2. For the analysis 1, for the Viktor Axelsen for the job, for the analysis 1, it managed to capture 3.85%, but for analysis 2, it doesn't have a point to be counted off for the drop. So the highest percentage of point distribution that able to be get for the drop is by analysis 1 for the analysis 1, sorry. For the unforced error for the analysis 2, with the highest mark, which is 34.62%, they show that analysis 2 managed to capture that the Viktor Axelsen used to do like a very lots of unforced error during the first analysis. And then for the drive with the same amount of analysts, which is for analyst 1 and analyst 2, which is 11.54%. And for the net, the highest point will be captured by the analyst 1, which is 30.76%. By the analyst 1, we show that the Viktor Axelsen used to do like a very many pop at net, and the smash with the highest point by the analyst 1, which is 34.62% by the analyst 1. So the highest mark for the first analysis is by analyst 1, which they are able to count drop, drive, net, and smash for the Viktor Axelsen on the first analysis. Okay, next we move to the Viktor Axelsen for a second analysis by analyst 1 and analyst 2. For the drop, for the second analysis, they managed to get the same amount, which is 3.8%, 85%. So this shows that it is very consistent for both analysts to ever get the same amount of point distribution and able to capture a same percentage of distributions. And then for the unforced error, which is 26.92%, is able to be captured by the analyst 2 with the highest amount of enforced error that able to be detected. And for the drive, which is the 15.38%, which is the same amount of the analyst 1 and 2 that able to be detected for the Viktor Axelsen. For the net, which is the highest amount, which is for the analyst 1 with 26.92%. And for the smash, the both analysts able to capture the same amount of analysis for the smash, which is 30.77%. This shows that some point of distribution are able to be captured by the both of analysts. So therefore, the Viktor Axelsen and the Lee Chong are used to do like we able to detect the both of the pop and the score that they able to be done, but based on the point of distribution and the percentage that has been counted on.
My name is Zulaika binti Zulkifli. Today I would like to comment on a practical aspect of HSBC BWF World Tower Super 750 Axiata Arena Sercom Axiata Malaysia Open 2018 in KL, Malaysia. So the practical aspect in this game is hitting to the corner, smash, movement pressure, blocks to the net, and using lead defensively. Hitting to the corner is by hitting shots to the corner, so the player can maximize the distance from opponent that they must cover. So this tactic will force the opponent away from the base position. So it will create open space in a court where the player can hit the shuttlecock. Okay, so by playing shots to the corner, Lee Chong-wei maximized the distance that Viktor Axelsen must cover. So this technique is to force Viktor Axelsen away from his central space. So in this situation, Lee Chong-wei hit to the corner with powerful speed, so it can cause Viktor Axelsen can't reach the shot. So next is smash. Smash is the common winning shoot that being used in the single game. So athlete can gain chance to play win smash when the opponent is out of the position. So in this video, Lee Chong-wei use the powerful smash to the opponent's body. So that makes difficult for the Viktor Axelsen to defend the shot back. Movement pressure is the basic strategy to apply maximum movement pressure to the opponent. So in this tactic, the athlete forces the opponent to cover the distance rapidly and change direction in fast movement. So as you can see in this video, both players are consistently using this tactic, which is they use the movement pressure. So this tactical is to force the opponent to cover the distance rapidly and change direction. So this puts some pressure on their movement activities. So that is block to the next. Block is the only shot that forces opponent to move into the forecourt after the smash. Okay, so in this tactical movement, when the opponent fast, so they may attempt to exploit the athlete blocks, which is tight spinning net the shot. In this video, Viktor Axelsen is fastly come forward to block a drop shot from the Lee Chong Wei. So this tactical is much required a highly speed and fast in reaction time. Using lift defensively. So lift is the excellent way to neutralize the opponent's advantage. So in this tactical, if the athlete is troubled, so try they they need or they should try to play with the hard lift to the center. So yeah, in this tactic, it can help the athlete to have the time for recover and limits the opponent's shoot angles. Okay, Victor. Okay, in this video YouTube, we can see that Victor Axelsen use forehand lift from next to the rear court, which is rear court is the best line because it an excellent way to neutralize the opponent's advantage. So this will give time to recover and limits the Lee Chong Wei shoot angles, so thereby blunting the opponent's attacks.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Karinita Muhammad Effendi. I will be continuing the presentation by commenting the technical and technique aspect of Datuk Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. The technical aspect that I will be commenting are overhead clear, overhead drop shot, low serve and high serve. Before moving on to the commenting, I will be explaining briefly on what is overhead clear. Overhead clear is a position in which player obtain clear shot to execute proper forehand stroke. So as you've seen in the picture, it demonstrated on how to execute the overhead clear. So overhead clear. In the video, both of them have similarities of getting back to the court after getting a high serve. They end up preparing themselves for overhead clear, and then they will do a overhead drop shot or smash to obtain a point. So next is the overhead drop shot. It is hit from the rear court to the opponent's forecourt. It is a shot that is disguised to surprise the opponent who is expecting a smash or a clear. So you can see from the picture that how the overhead drop shot is executed. First, I will be commenting on Datuk Lee Chong Wei overhead drop shot. As you can see in the video, when Datuk Lee Chong Wei has the chance to execute the overhead drop shot, he will jump very high and give full energy to be able to execute it very well. Whereas Viktor Axelsen, you can see that he is lack of energy when executing overhead drop shot. He did not jump. His leg is still on the ground. So continuing with the low serve, the low serve is used to make the opponent move to the front of the court in order to lift the shuttle back over the net, as well as already been difficult, then frees up the back area of the court for the next serve. There are two types of low serve, that is short service and long service. So continuing with the low serve of Datuk Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. For Datuk Lee Chong Wei low serve, he did a lot of low serve, and it was a successful low serve. It resulted in the mistake done by Viktor Axelsen when Viktor Axelsen did not able to get the shuttle cross over the net, and enable Datuk Lee Chong Wei to gain a point. Next, when it's Viktor Axelsen time to give a low serve to Datuk Lee Chong Wei, Datuk Lee Chong Wei was far behind and unable to reach as fast as possible to get the shuttle, and the shuttle was stuck at the net. Lastly is the high serve. The high serve is used to make the opponent move to the back of their court. With this, then it will be opening up the front area of the court. So there are two types, that is high single serve and high double serve. I will be commenting on the high serve of Datuk Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. So there are similarities of them in this technique. So both of them will start with a low serve and then continue with a high serve. After getting a high serve, both of them will finish it or continue it with a overhead drop shot. Either they will enable to get a point or still continuing the match. As for conclusion, we hope that all of our fellow classmates will understand all the aspects of performance analysis that we had presented. We had pointed out the video analysis, plus showed the calculation of reliability. Other than that is we had pointed out the percentage of error and every point of distribution of both players. Lastly, we had the commenting on tactics and technical aspect of Datuk Lee Chong Wei and Viktor Axelsen. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask us. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.
As a conclusion, we have done with the video analysis, and we can see that it is easy to be at the number one ranking, but it is difficult for us to maintain at the number one. We can see that Datuk Lee Chong Wei have high numbers of skill, and we can see that he did very good job during every match he played. So that's all from us. Thank you.